Estimate products. One silver key. You sent me a picture a little bit ago of a conversation you had online with someone who did not believe that estimation was ever a necessary thing to do, that it was just getting a wrong answer. And that, of course, is absurd. There is no such thing as a wrong answer if you are lowering your expectations of what's it called? Of specificity, I guess. Like when you're trying to not be absolutely particular, that's okay. I don't need to know exactly how many human beings live in the United States. It's okay that I know that it's somewhere between 310 and 330 million. Probably. That's all right. I don't need to know the exact number. Even the census doesn't get the exact number. There's a lot of estimating that happens there as well. Estimating happens in real life practical math every single day, all the time. And anyone who says that estimation doesn't have its place, that it's just getting a wrong answer, has absolutely no idea how math works. And they need to be re-educated. That sounds bad. They need to relearn. They need to unlearn the way they learned and relearn new ways of thinking. This is about 80 times 60, which is about 4,800. This is about 40 times 10, which is about 400. And also, it's so much easier. Like, holy crap. Why would you do all of the little nitty-gritty work if you don't need an answer that's that exact? Not only that, but you don't always have exact information. When you are given inexact information, in science they call these significant figures. When you are given information that's not necessarily perfectly accurate, you have to estimate. You necessarily have to estimate because your calculations are necessarily going to be a little bit off because you are using either rounded values or imprecise values for one reason or another. About 50 times about 30 is about 1,500. I almost clicked 150, but I stopped myself. About 20 and about 90 is about 1,800. A very, very, very common mistake is specifically when multiplying a 10 times a 10 and forgetting to make it 100. Like, I don't know what it is about that specific digit that makes it tough, but it is. A lot of folks will have said 180 instead of 1,800, and I don't know what it is, but now you know that it's a thing to look out for, both in yourself and in your students. 70 times 50 is 3,500. Again, 350 would be a common wrong answer here. That's about 70 times about 40, which is about 2,800. About 40 times about 80 is about 3,200. And that is estimating products with two-digit numbers. Estimation is useful. It's one of those practical things that people actually get annoyed that we don't teach more often. Why don't you teach math that actually has real-life practical use? Estimation math is that practical use. Estimation math is used when calculating a tip when we're actually allowed to be in restaurants again, or when it's safe to be in restaurants again, which are not necessarily the same thing. Moving on. Quiz 1.